Hi, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. I'm Natasha Tandon, and I lead corporate communications and CSR for Signify India. In 2008, we led the first significant transformation of the lighting industry by launching the world's first commercial LED bulb. And today, we will give you a glimpse into the next big transformation that will redefine the future of lighting. Lighting that is not just energy efficient and smart, but also sustainable and personalized. Before we move ahead, I'd like to request all of you to ensure that your Zoom settings are on full screen, and at any point please feel free to drop in your questions in the Q&A or chat box at the bottom of your screen. Now, without any further ado, I'd like to welcome Mr. Sumit Joshi, Managing Director, Signify India, to share this exciting news with all of us. Can we have the video, please?
Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Sumit Joshi and I am Managing Director for Signify India. 30 years ago, there were a handful of lighting players and all of us used to sell conventional lighting products like normal incandescent lamp. As a company, we took first steps to introduce in 2008 first commercial LED lamp. In 2012, only 22% of our sale used to come from LED products. Today, 80% of our sale comes from LED products. Every LED product which gets used in place of incandescent lamp, we save 80% of energy. Lighting used to consume more than 20% energy back then. Today, lighting products consume less than 13% of energy. LED has become a norm. And now we are here today to introduce to all of you something even more spectacular, something even more disruptive than LED lighting. Climate change is the biggest challenge which humanity is facing today. Let's make no mistake about it. And all of us have a role to play. As consumers, we need to consume with responsibility. And as manufacturers, we need to adopt all practices which are environmentally friendly. Imagine today that goods are traveling from one location to the other location. Thereby we are generating so much of carbon footprint. We need to change that. So it's no surprise that today what I'm going to talk about is a new revolution, which is a sustainable way of doing business. Can't we produce goods in a way which has much lower impact on the environment? Yes, we can. Signify has always taken a lead in bringing in new ways which are far more sustainable in doing business. In 2020, we became carbon neutral across the world. Very few companies who are carbon neutral today. We lead as #1 company in Dow Jones Index for sustainability. So it's no surprise if this change has to happen, who has to take the lead? It is us. So today what I'm going to share with you is very exciting news of how can we produce goods which is much more sustainable for our environment. So today we are launching India's first 3D printed luminaire. I'm sure you are aware about 3D printing as a technology. It's being used in medical devices, and even you would have heard things like jewelry being produced by 3D printing machines. But we are the first company who's investing in a 3D printing facility to produce lighting luminaires with 3D printing technology. 3D printing technology is far more sustainable. 3D printing is what we call as a triple bottom line technology. It is good for climate, it's good for consumers, and it is also good for companies. So you may ask me, how does it impact the climate? A 3D printed luminaire has 47% lower carbon footprint than traditionally manufactured metal luminaire. With multiple print hubs around the world, we manufacture these custom-made luminaires locally. And nearly every component may be reused or recycled. This supports the concept of circularity. Further aspects like there is no paint, there are less parts, less screws, and a very smart and modular design ensure that there is a very high or a very significant waste reduction. So it is clear that 3D printing is good for climate. Now let's talk about customers. Why should customers buy 3D printed products? Tailor-made and on-demand. These two words are very important and mean a lot to consumers. Those consumers who are wanting to buy uniquely designed lighting products, and they also want it delivered in a very short period of time. 3D printed luminaires create magic by offering tremendous choice for consumers and interior designers. Today they can have an infinite combination of color, of texture and unique designs, making it a truly bespoke product. Now you can print these luminaires in your own brand color. You can also print your brand logo on these luminaires. Won't it be amazing to see your brand logo in your own colors being deployed across your retail stores or your offices or even across your industries? Albert Heijn, which is one of the biggest supermarket chains in Netherlands, partnered with us and we designed a unique shaped luminaire which was deployed across all their stores. This luminaire came in a shape of a fruit. It really enhanced the atmosphere in that fresh food section. And what was amazing about it is that if you want to reprint them, if you want to refresh your design, you just have to give that design back to us. We will shred it and we will create a new design for you which can then be deployed in all your stores. If this is possible for a retail store, it is also possible for your homes. You're sitting at home, you're feeling bored with the same old design which you have. You want to have something new. Now it's very simple. You can also use your creativity to really design your home the way you want it. What do you need to do? Go online, visit our website, choose the color which you want to choose the texture which you want to choose the shape which you want to choose, and just simply place the order. Your wish will be our command. We will print that luminaire for you and dispatch it to you very fast. Isn't this amazing? So we saw why 3D printing is good for climate. We also saw why 3D printing is great for consumers. But it is also very good for companies like us. The best thing is that we are able to give to customers what they want. Is it possible in a normal traditional way? It's not possible. Today we can make it happen. But even more than that, we don't have to stock things. We are going to make to order. So there is a lot of cost which is saved on inventory. Because it is locally produced, we also save a lot of cost on transportation. And all of this makes the whole manufacturing process far more sustainable. The reason why we are investing in this technology is because sustainability matters to us. And sustainability should matter to everyone. Whether you are a customer, whether you are an interior designer, or whether you are a company who is wanting to go and adopt sustainable practices and choose products which are sustainable. Make in India. Atmanirbhar Bharat. Vocal for local. This is the best local which you can get. Closer to you, custom made for you. We are putting this facility in our lighting factory in Vadodara with different sets of printers which are able to print luminaires up to 60 centimeters. We also have a technology center in Noida who is developing this technology. So you will be really intrigued to know more about what this 3D printing is all about, how does it happen. So without wasting time, let me take you to what happens behind the scene.
At our 3D printing design lab in Noida, we are continuously innovating with different designs and shapes of luminaires to suit unique customer requirements. Our team of engineers are always working and experimenting with high-performance material palettes and textures to create interesting lighting products for customers suitable for various applications such as retail, hospitality, industry and homes. The combinations of materials and textures offered by 3D printing is truly countless and only limited by one's imagination. Customers can choose their color, finish and texture for a truly unique and bespoke design. We also welcome customers, interior designers, architects and lighting designers to visit our state-of-the-art innovation lab to experience the technology firsthand and see their luminaire being printed in front of their eyes. They can also work together with our design experts to create a truly bespoke design that meets their specific requirements. This production site is also designed to cater as a production facility for small orders. Configuring and ordering a 3D printed luminaire is now super easy. You can either visit your nearest Philips Smart Light Hub, where our team can help you configure your custom-made luminaire. Alternatively, you can also design and order your luminaire from the comfort of your home by logging onto our website www.tailored.lighting.philips.com and following these simple steps. Select from our wide range of product categories and shapes. Choose from the vast choice of colors. Create amazing lighting effects with our translucents. Make a statement with our lollipops and add a sophisticated touch with our elegant metallics. Select the texture, lines, woven, grooves or just normal finish. Determine the lighting details, mounting and socket options and finally, just place your order. Once we receive your order, we will 3D print it, assemble it and deliver your custom-made product to you in a matter of days. 3D printed luminaires give you the power of choice to design your lighting just the way you like it. Tailored luminaires for a circular economy. That's the magic of 3D printed luminaires from Signify.
Thank you. And I'd now like to invite Mr. Sumit Joshi to speak a few words.
Thank you, Natasha. And I want to welcome all of you to this launch event. I know we started 10 minutes late and I think we were waiting for a few to arrive. But it's a very, very special day for all of us. Because this is the first time we are going and talking about a new technology which we have been working for a long period of time, which is really going to bring in the needed efforts to drive sustainable business in India. And you saw in the video why it is a great thing even for the consumers. One of the things which I would have loved to do in a normal year was to welcome all of you in our design lab or even to the factory where you could see this luminaire getting printed. In today's time, it is also possible. Maybe in future we will, as and when consumers are able to place the order, maybe they need to just book an appointment where they are able to also see their luminaires getting printed live. We are the first company who's launching something like this commercially. And of course, the first lighting company to do that. But also 3D printing has been talked about for a long period of time, but not many organized, not many companies have really gone and launched it commercially. I'm sure many companies will do that in future. But as always in lighting, we have led the way, and I'm so happy to share this news with all of you for the first time. I think today we have our product marketing team, our marketing team also to answer any questions which you would like to have. But once again, I want to thank all of you for having joined and for having made this afternoon very special for us, because it's indeed a very special day. And I hope we, all of us, get some breather from the pandemic, and we are able to also invite you to our facility to really see it happening. I can tell you that it's a magical experience to see the way these luminaires get manufactured. So without wasting much time, maybe we could, Natasha, open up for questions, if any, which the people could have, and maybe we can put all the panelists on the screen there.
Sure. Thank you, Sumit. And I'm sure a lot of you have questions to ask. So I would now like to say that there are two ways that you can ask questions. Either you can type them in the chat box in the screen below, or you can raise your hands, and one by one, our team will unmute you and you can ask your questions directly. In the meanwhile, I'd like to now introduce our panel. We have Mr. Sumit Joshi, who is the Managing Director for Signify India, Mr. Nikhil Gupta, who is the Head of Marketing and Integrated Communications and Commercial Operations, Kavish Goyal, he is the Product Marketing Manager for 3D Printing Professional, and Nipun Gupta, who is the Product Marketing Manager for 3D Printing Consumer. Can we have all of them on the screen, please? Thank you. So we do already have some questions, and I think I will start with Sumit. Sumit, there is a question from Saraswati about what is the investment that has been made in this manufacturing unit?
Saraswati, I think thanks for the question, but this is a very proprietary kind of designs and printers which have been made by us. So I will not be able to diverge exact amount of money we are spending to put this up. That won't be right. But what I can tell you is that it's in a factory of lighting which is producing conventional lighting products. There is a big setup which has been put with multiple printers, and we will also add many more printers in coming time. Today we have it for certain sizes, but we will also add many more. It will be a significant kind of investment, and I look at investment as, of course, the investment in capital which we are doing. It's a new technology. There is a lot of investment which is happening on training. It's also an investment which we will do in making sure that we are able to take these propositions to our B2B as well as B2C customers. We believe in this technology, and I think this is just the start. I see that if the adoption to the newer ways of manufacturing in a sustainable way takes off, then you might also see many more printing hubs from our company in different parts of India. So this is just the start, where we are starting in one location where we already have factories. But the real beauty of it will come through when we are able to create multiple printing hubs across. You should be able to walk across and get your luminaire printed. Now that is where we will want to take it. So I think it's going to be a journey, but there has been a significant investment in all these three areas.
Thanks. There's a question regarding our components being made in India. So Kavish, can you help answer that? Are all the components going to be made in India? What about the larger luminaires, and what would be the price points?
Sure. So thanks, Saraswati, for the question. All the 3D printed components for these luminaires are manufactured locally, as Sumit mentioned in his presentation. Totally Atmanirbhar Bharat, as close as you can get, is with 3D printed luminaires. Now on the large luminaire, it's a very open question to say, because large luminaire can be of different types, but even very large luminaires we are trying to keep extremely affordable to our consumers and customers, and would start as low as around 5,500, 6,000 rupees price range and go up from there.
Kavish, maybe I would like to add, because I think it needs to get a bit more of elaboration. This can be as
good as it gets when it comes to Make in India. Right? I mean, this is like make in your own mohalla more than even Make in India. But obviously, there are few electronic components which India doesn't produce. So some of those which are also used in a lot of electrical and electronic industries, which we depend on outside. Of course, I have seen a lot of efforts taken by the government also to localize a lot of component level things. So all the PLIs which are getting launched, I hope that we'll see a lot of components also across electronics, particularly, will start getting manufactured here. On the pricing, I think one of the things which we need to look at is a life cycle price. So obviously, we are going to make this product pretty affordable. It's not going to be extremely costly, but obviously, you need to believe in having your role to play in sustainable future for our next generation. Now, what I'm saying as a life cycle value is that imagine you are going to buy a luminaire, whether it is for your home or for your offices, and every 4 years, 5 years, people want to change their interiors, right? They want to go in with a new set of interiors. Maybe in offices, add people, or they add offices, they add spaces, and they need to do that. What do you do with the existing luminaires? They need to throw it. Now, if I look at the value which it has at the end of the life cycle, and that's where the whole circularity concept comes in. Where if you want to have a new design, and if you have really purchased our 3D printed luminaire, you just need to give that luminaire back to us. And therefore, when you're going to refresh your design in your own way, I mean, whatever you want to do, but the raw material which is in your current luminaire actually can get recycled. And when it gets recycled, of course, there will always be the pricing benefit which the customers will get whenever that happens. So I think as a concept, there is an initial cost, but there is also as a concept, there is a life cycle and circularity benefit which we have on all these products.
Thanks, Sumit. The next question is from Rahul from PTI, and his question is that what kind of a business potential are we looking at for this? And you also talked about circular economy. How would you use the recycled product, sustainably?
Yeah, Rahul, hi. If you take a step back and really look around, and I think you guys are far more connected than what we are. Environmental issues are real. I think we can feel it every day. You see all the natural calamities which are happening, and they're increasing day by day. I think the new generation also realizes how important it is to be environmentally friendly. Having said that, this is not a concept which is completely mass right now. So what we believe is that the potential which this as a technology offers is immense. Immense in both B2B as well as in B2C. The beauty of this is that people who believe in sustainability would want to go for it for making a sustainable choice. But there are a lot of consumers and customers for whom design becomes very, very important. So the design, can I have my bespoke kind of a design? Is that possible in lighting products today? It's not possible, right? It's not something which you have a mass range and you can maybe select some of that. But those who are interested in design could also go in for a technology like this. So if I add these two parts together, I would tend to believe that the potential of this concept and the potential of really transforming the current ecosystem is huge. Now, it is yours and my guess as to how much time will it take for it to really becoming a mass, concept. The fact that we are investing in it at this kind of a scale, we will play our role, not only establishing ourselves as the first one and something which is very important for us from a sustainability standpoint. So we will drive this concept, and I do believe that the penetration of such concepts is only going to go up. Now, it is your and my guess, how long will it take for it to become mass? But I have seen the technology change in India has been so amazing. If I am able to buy my own design, sitting at home, going and choosing that design, we are going to make that, site live. So you can go today and look at that site, but I think Nikhil, you are still working on to get the backend kind of fix to for it to start getting orders. So it might just take a couple of weeks or more. But when you are going to take it online, I also think that there will be a lot of takers to really take one piece, two piece, three pieces of their own design for their homes. Immense potential. We wanted to make it mass, so therefore our pricing also is going to be pretty attractive. But I think it's also the adoption. This is something which consumers are going to see it for the first time, and let's see. But we are extremely, extremely hopeful to make it much bigger.
Thanks, Sumit. There's a question to Nipun as to how many print hubs are we looking at? How many smart light hubs are we looking at this to be available at?
So Natasha, we are present across more than 100 cities in the country with about 200 plus smart light hubs. This covers not just metros, but tier 1, 2, and 3 cities also. The good part about this is being able to help the customer to choose. So it's an assisted buying for the consumer. Good part for us is that we are able to interact with the consumer up close and personal, trying to satisfy his or her exact needs for the lighting.
Thanks, Nipun. There's a question.
I think I'd just like to add something there. I think the question that Kumar had was also around how many print hubs are we looking at? And here I just wanted to add that right now we're making investments to set up 2 print hubs, like we mentioned, one in Baroda and the other in Noida at our experience center. But as a concept, this is all about decentralized manufacturing. And as the concept grows, as the popularity grows, this concept has huge potential to be set up in our store as well. So our stores could, in the next level, look at printing their own luminaires when the customer walks in. So right now, we are investing in 2 centralized facilities in Baroda and Noida. But from a potential standpoint, this is the start of decentralized manufacturing and stepping out of mass manufacturing, really.
Thanks, Nikhil. The next question again to you, Nikhil, is that it comes from Lakshmi, and she says that it's an interesting concept, but from the point of B2C, what would be the pricing difference between a standard ready-to-buy product and the same 3D printed product?
So coming from a branded product side, I would say that a standard product could be a mass manufactured product could be anywhere between 1,000 to 1,500 rupees. For a similar 3D printed product, you could be paying anywhere around about 2,500 for that product. So there is going to be initially a price gap, but we need to understand that this product is not just about the product, but it's also what it represents. It represents a much smaller carbon footprint. People who believe in sustainability, who really want to make a difference, and who want to have a design that is, well, to some extent unique for themselves. If we look at a 1,500 rupee standard product, we're talking about a product that is mass produced, and only then we can have that kind of a pricing. And in most cases, these are products that are imported from outside the country as well. But when we're talking about a product that is made in India, designed specifically for you, today that kind of customization in the lighting industry comes at a very, very high cost, and at only for luminaires that are priced in thousands, multitudes of thousands. So getting this kind of
maybe yes. I would want to add, I don't think this is 1,000 or 1,500 kind of a concept. You have a lighting product, luminaires, which are available from 1,000, 1,500 to 15,000. You have in our smart hubs, you have chandeliers and lighting designs which are sold at 20,000, 25,000, 50,000 rupees. So the range is very, very wide, right? Now, if I look at the ability to design, I think the starting point could be 2,000, 2,500. But we will play around with the material. We'll play around with different textures. It also depends on what kind of size do you want to buy. But I would say 2500 is a mass product. So in a way, this is not something which is not mass. This is absolutely mass. 2500, if I'm going and buying a luminaire today, a designer luminaire to my own design, or at least I'm able to choose, I rather price it far more. So I think this is absolutely mass.
Thanks, Sumit. The next question is also to you from Vaishali. She says that is the product completely manufactured in India, and what about the product market in the global region?
Vaishali, the product is, of course, I mean, it is manufactured. You can we can do an IoT, and you can basically watch your luminaire getting printed in India. So yes, it is manufactured in India completely. I also answered in earlier question that some of the components, which is also true for any lighting product, specifically in electronic components, I think some of those will continue to be procured from outside. But absolutely, 100% is manufactured in India.
Thanks, Sumit. I'm also very happy to share that actually we have secured the first customer for that, and I'll let Kavish share more details about that.
Yeah, Natasha. So we in fact have one of the leading MEP consultants and lighting designer for whom we would be installing these luminaires as our first customer in their own office. And then we also have another customer now, which is one of the largest public sector unit corporate offices where we would be installing these luminaires in India. And this is just the India customer. I am talking about globally. We already have supplied these luminaires in thousands to many of our customers, of course, on our website, which is up and running now. Those cases are available where, for example, for Albert Heinz, we have supplied the luminaires and even created chandeliers using these luminaires. And those are very large installations that we have undertaken already across the globe for our retail customers, office customers, and so on.
And Kavish, which are the segments that we are going to target with this technology? If we can also talk about some of the industries that are going to be pilot industries for us.
Right. So, of course, Natasha, we would be definitely, it's a consumer product as well as on the professional side. It's a very interesting concept for our office, retail, and hospitality segments as of now. And when I say office, that includes offices of our industrial customers, of our public customers as well. But definitely the flexibility and the sustainability aspect that the technology brings to the table is very interesting for our retail, hospitality, and office customers, where they can have a luminaire now that aligns to their brand. The color aligns to their brand. There could be a logo embossed on the luminaire of the customer and so on.
But Kavish, we are also getting high bays, which will come in phase 2, which could also be then used by our industries and factories. One of the key things to also understand is a lot of the corporates, Indian as well as MNCs, we have seen want to play their part in becoming carbon neutral, or want to go into buildings and their facilities which are certified for sustainability. Now, when you're going to use sustainable products like this in 3D printed way, you also kind of get points for your sustainability for those buildings or facilities. So when we speak to the consultants, when we speak to our end customers and all these, they are very interested in going for something like this for the reasons which we spoke of, because it's the right thing to do in my mind.
Thanks, Sumit. And also, I think question to Nipun would be that, smart lighting has become the norm now. So can these luminaires also be used with smart bulbs for consumers?
Absolutely, Natasha. Thanks for that question. In fact, the aura of these luminaires can be definitely enhanced by using the smart light bulbs. So E27 bulb is what will get used into this, and our smart connected range can obviously be used with these luminaires to create that added impact.
Thanks, Sumit.
Thank you.
Sumit, I think we'll give time to people to ask any last questions. We have a few minutes to go. In the meanwhile, can you help us understand how this links to our company's sustainability goals? Because that was one of the reasons to actually also innovate with this technology. Sumit, you're on mute.
Sorry, Natasha. So when we separated from Philips, we became Signify a few years back. Of course, we continue to have Philips as a brand. We started our journey with a mission in mind, and we said ourselves, what is the reason why we exist? And we said that we exist for brighter lives and better world. And it has been a fascinating journey for us among very few companies to be carbon neutral globally. And in 2020, we, turned carbon neutral. And we said, of course, we will bring in technologies which are going to be sustainable, which help reduce, consumption and energy consumption, thereby saving huge amount of money to be put in creation of energy. We will use all the sustainable practices. So while we will use that and sell that technology, we also will walk the talk. And therefore, it is so close to our hearts that we set ourselves some target 5 years back in 2015 when we were, becoming an independent company. And we said in 5 years, we are going to be carbon neutral. And when we look back in this 5 years journey, we have become carbon neutral. And when we got to 2020, we set ourselves another goal. We are saying that we are going to double our impact. And sustainability is not only about, being carbon neutral and carbon saving, but how can we build sustainable society, sustainable environment? Now that also includes, what are we doing for, so we committed that our, even in leadership positions, we are going to more than double our participation by women. We said that our revenue from circularity concept by 2025 is going to be close to 32%. We will have products which can be in a circular, can help circularity, and that should contribute to 32% of our revenue. And we believe sustainability is not only the buzzword, it's the right thing to do, but it's also the thing which can drive a good business. And therefore, all the things which you have seen, whether it is smart cities, which we got into, whether it's smart homes, where we are getting into, whether it is solar, where the global headquarters is actually based out of India, and we are the biggest solar lighting player, or now 3D printing. So we have led that way, and I think it is all to make sure that we continue to drive brighter lives, better world, improve our impact on environment and also on society. This is not the forum for us to talk, but I would also mention we are also the very first company to come up with UVC products, which are really used to combat this pandemic. In last few quarters, we have launched so many UVC products, and not only products, we have also now launched UVC services, where people, rather than using fumigation, they can have a certified UVC service, which will basically go and help you battle the pandemic. So all of this is very important to us because we believe light can do much more than only illumination. And therefore, brighter lives, better world. So we are very, very happy to show the world that we can make a big difference.
Thanks, Sumit. I think we lost out on one question in the middle about how these products will be recycled. So, Nikhil, can you please answer that?
So I think, Kumar, thank you for that question. So all these products have been designed in a very modular fashion where most of the components that are being utilized in terms of components can be used again once the luminaire is reprinted. The 3D printed luminaire itself can then be shredded, recycled, and redrawn into another luminaire. So technically, as a concept, if you buy this 3D luminaire today, you could actually give back that luminaire once you're bored of it, or you want to change the look and feel of your office, and we can reprint the luminaire and actually give it back to you. So the whole luminaire is actually designed that most parts will get reutilized in printing the new luminaire. So that's the whole concept of circularity for us.
Thanks, Nikhil. Since there are no more questions, I'd like to thank you all for taking the time to join us today. And thank you for the excellent questions. Our team will be sharing the announcement information with you shortly. And if you still have any questions that we could not take today, please don't hesitate to contact us. You can write into us. Thank you once again and have a very pleasant evening.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you.